How's everybody doing back home? This is my second video. This video is going to mainly focus on my workouts and what I have planned in order to get me prepared for the Ruck March, the Tough Ruck, coming April 14th. Yeah, so on April 14th, I'll be doing my Tough Ruck, which consists of 26 miles with a 35-pound pack on my back. I'll be in full uniform during that entire time, and I'll be talking about some of my gear later on that I'm going to be using as I kind of establish what I'm going to be taking with me on the ruck and what I'm not going to be taking with me on the ruck, because I'm kind of doing some research, figuring out what I like, and I'll also be practicing while I'm out here and focusing on what's going to be best for me to keep me in the best possible shape so I don't also destroy my body while I'm trying to prepare. So whatever keeps me good to go. Right now, I'm going to talk about the routine I'll be doing during that time. So my week will start off every Sunday. On Sundays, I'm going to be doing long distance ruck marches. I decided to focus mainly on time instead of mileage, so I can focus on keeping my pace up and trying to get as fast as possible to do this ruck march, because I want to be at least competitive. Yes, I'm doing it for charity, but I might as well also really push myself, and kind of that's the intent also about something that's that long, of doing 26 miles with the 35-pound pack. So on Sundays, my first week is about a 2-hour ruck march, and you already saw the video from the 2-hour ruck march. I did about 7.5 miles, which is a decent pace. It's not terrible. It's about 3.5 miles per hour. I really want to kind of push that to get somewhere in the range of doing 4 miles per hour, so that I can kind of finish the entire 26 miles maybe in 5.5, 6 hours. That's my goal. I would prefer that instead of 6.5 hours. So this week I'm gonna do a 2.5 hour ruck march. And we'll see how far that gets me and how fast I can move with that pace. I've been still working out, but this time, this new workout regimen is gonna focus mainly on just getting my body prepared to do this long distance ruck. The next day is going to be a rest day. And I'm going to do kind of some stretching and some foam rolling. I'm getting with a friend out here to kind of help me out in regards to how to do the foam rolling, because I really don't do any foam rolling. I just kind of work out. I'm really terrible when it comes to stretching or doing any rolling, because it's so boring and I hate doing it. But I figured, since I'll be really pushing my body and breaking apart my muscles, I'm really gonna need some of that stretching, some of that foam rolling, especially the day after I do my long distance for time ruck marches. On Tuesdays, I'll be doing my kettlebell routine. I have a full body kettlebell routine. I got it on the website On It that Joe Rogan always advertises. He has some great full body kettlebell routines by Steve Maxwell, and they're only $5 for the entire DVD, and it's a digital copy, so you can download it right then and there and then start using some of the routines. So I have some circuits that I like to do that are just full body and focus on kind of all aspects of everything, and create this, will allow my body to kind of build muscle all at once, as opposed to kind of doing a bodybuilding style. And I'm not a huge fan of CrossFit, so I stick more towards kind of the kettlebell routines and focusing on that functional fitness. So, and I think that functional fitness is going to help me a lot when I have to do this walk forever and ever and ever. And I'll talk about my kettlebell routine if anybody's interested, and I'll kind of post what I'm doing for those kettlebell days, so that if anybody wants to see it and try it out, they can do it. On Wednesdays, I will be doing a short ruck day. I'm going to combine a jog with no ruck march, with no pack on my back, and I'm also going to be doing an actual ruck march on that day. But it's not going to be a super long ruck march. I'm going to do about an hour to an hour and a half, and my goal is to try and get to that 4-minute pace, 4-minute mile per hour pace, not 4-minute pace, 4-minute mile per hour pace during those days. Those are going to be kind of my speed days. I'm going to try and jog a little bit, walk, jog a little bit, walk, and keep that up. But I'll start out with like a really slow 2-mile jog, get my body loose, get my body moving, get my hips open, but nothing too fast. I don't want to kind of burn myself out. I really want to focus on my form and getting much faster during that ruck march on those Wednesdays. Thursdays is my favorite day because I get to do all back. So there's a full back routine. I'm going to focus on kind of strength and building my back up to hold the weight and move forward. It's more of like a powerlifting kind of routine. It's not super long, but I'm going to focus on doing a lot of sets with a lot of sets with low reps and increase the weight so I can build some bulk on my back and also get my back nice and strong. I'm already really pretty conditioned, so I'm not too worried about my muscle endurance. I'm more so worried about the strength in my back to hold that weight. So I'll be doing like deadlifts. I'm going to be doing a straight leg deadlift as well during that day. I'll do some weighted pull-ups. I'm also going to use probably the reverse hyper machine to build up my lower back because it's super important when you're doing these long ruck marches, and I don't want to be falling over and hurt myself. So that's kind of my back routine. I might modify it as I go along, but everything's kind of like a work in progress because I've never trained for anything like this, so we'll see what happens. Fridays are going to be my ab days from that kettlebell routine that I told you about, where you can get it on onItlabs.com. There's an actual ab routine on there that's actually really good. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'll be doing stretching and rolling. I won't be doing a lot of cardio that day, nothing too crazy, probably just moving around, walking, go for a nice walk for an hour or something like that to just get my body moving, not focus on my pace, just probably listen to a podcast or listen to an audiobook and just walk for a bit to keep my body moving and keep myself loose. I'll also do some heat therapy that day, take a hot bath with some Epsom salt. And then Saturday is just a rest day. All I'm doing is stretching, foam rolling, and some heat therapy, because then I go back into Sunday and I increase my time for my long ruck march by half an hour again. So, and I'll just be repeating the week over and over again. Sunday's the workout that's really only going to change at any point in time, because I'll be increasing my time by half an hour each week so that I can push myself further and further and further. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't beat my body up too much before the ruck march. If I can do 5 hours clean without feeling too dead, I think I'm going to be extremely prepared for when I go to Boston in April and complete the 26-mile ruck march. Because if I can get close to 26 miles within 5 hours, the rest is cake. I'm already conditioned enough to finish it at that point. It's just all mental. And I'm not really worried about the mental game. I'm just going to keep pushing myself as hard as I can so that I can finish. And I don't disappoint any of the people that decided they wanted to donate money to help out the foundation. Okay? But that's my workout. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted as I go through it. And hopefully preparing for the ruck march doesn't kill me as much as the ruck march probably will. So everybody take care. Be safe.